Yo, what's good, guys? So, some very serious allegations have come out recently about Cenat. Apparently, his friend rapped a girl, and he was trying to downplay and dismiss everything. And she talks about it extensively on Twitter. Here are her tweets about everything that went down. On January 1st, 2023, I was raped at a party by a complete stranger. I was invited to this party by someone I thought to be a friend. I asked for help and it's not going anywhere, so I've decided to take it to social media. His name is Jiggy Sack. I was invited by Cenat. When I decided to leave, he told me I'd be safer upstairs since I was drunk and nobody would bother me. However, after I fell asleep, since I thought I was safe due to there being security and Kai's confirmation, however, I wasn't safe. Jiggy Sack walked into the room where I was asleep and brutally raped me to the point where I bled, where I woke up to see him still on top of me. I called him out as a rapist and he told me that I was in his bed and that's why he did what he did. I was in shock. I called, texted my friend who invited me, but I got no answer and I was told by the rapist that he left, which I found out later to be a lie. He told me we can just keep it a secret and pretend nothing happened, but I was already traumatized by then. I asked him if he at least used protection, which he then showed me a dirty condom and said yes, a skin's condom. Now I have to take medication for a month to make sure I don't catch any STDs. As you all know, those condoms only protect you from unwanted pregnancies and not STDs. I spent all day crying and processing what happened to me instead of enjoying my vacation in New York. At nighttime, I had dinner reservations, but I went to the emergency room instead as I was still in pain for what had happened to me. I described what the person looked like to my friend who invited me, and he said he didn't know the person. However, after digging for a day and a half, I found the person's Instagram and that they have been friends for years. It's been 5 days since the incident and I haven't been able to sleep or eat properly. I haven't been able to socialize or go to work. This is all I think about 24/7. I'm not looking for attention. All I want is the justice I deserve. I want to stop him from hurting anyone else. Yeah, this is a pretty big bombshell that just dropped, to say the least. And at the time of making this video, Kai has not commented on any of this publicly. Instead, his most recent tweet is him promoting a meet and greet out in the UK. Dude, what are you doing? Kai is actually crazy for this tweet. He's not even addressing anything. I know I've said in the past that if you just ignore a lot of the drama, it'll go away in the next week or two, but this isn't something you can simply just ignore, dude. This is some serious stuff. It's the equivalent. No, it's actually even more severe than the Mizkif situation because Adriana never got wrapped. And now, we actually have evidence and text conversations between the two parties involved. And in those texts, to me, it seems like Kai was being very dismissive of the entire thing. And at first, I was going to give Kai the benefit of the doubt and say, oh, I don't think Kai was trying to cover this up. But the girl sent you pictures of the dude and you just ignore it. But then when she finds a picture of you two linking the two of you together, that's when you suddenly text back in all caps, all shocked and shit. That's just a really bad look on your part, bruh. Now, I'm not saying it was like a setup or anything. I definitely don't think Kai sent her in that room and then told his friend, hey, there's an unconscious girl in there, do whatever you want with her. It's a real possibility that this goblin-looking motherfucker just snuck in without Kai knowing, because he did say he sent someone to check in on her, and that person left right after, and he was there to see that. Apparently, Kai's side also gave the wrong last name. This dude's real last name is Sek, not Sack. But to be fair to Kai, I do think autocorrect might have made that mistake. But at the same time, wouldn't you just correct that if you send in the wrong name? It's not like it was a normal typo. It's someone's name. I also saw people mentioning how it's Kai's responsibility for her safety. But I don't think that's fair to Kai at all. Having a drunk friend stay in a room doesn't mean you're responsible for them. She also could have just called an Uber home, but my guess is that she didn't want to do that. Look, I acknowledge and respect Kai's loyalty to his friends. It's admirable, and I think Kai and this dude knew each other since, 2019? So I'm guessing this is before he started to blow up all over Twitch and social media. So he's still messing with his day ones and didn't forget about them, so to speak. But dude, you really have to take a look at the bigger picture here. Is defending some rat goblin rapist really worth putting your career and reputation on the line? Especially when you're one of the biggest streamers and all you've been catching this year is nothing but W's. And this is really where you want to take the first L? Is this really where you want to draw the line in the sand? Defending a rapist? No one would be attacking you if you weren't trying to be so dismissive. And this isn't a situation where it's being brought up a year later, like some of these other allegations. This is really recent. Plus, she also did a rape kit, which makes me more inclined to believe her side. She also took photos of herself in the hospital, which is even more evidence. It's also funny to see the W/L community laugh at the misgive situation, and then now they have an even bigger allegation getting dropped on their heads. And now they're all scrambling to defend Kai. It's just hilarious to see the parallels and the hypocrisy. Also, the stuff some of these guys are saying in her comments are just disgusting. I can't even imagine what she's going through. Like, picture this, right? You just got raped, and you do everything necessary. You do a rape kit. I don't know if she filed a police report yet, but she should. She tried contacting his friend, and he's not really responding to you or giving you a clear answer. And now you're forced to post it on social media, and all you're getting is relentlessly attacked by Kai's brain dead fan, getting called a clout shark, a groupie, a slut, this, that, and the third. But hey, at this point, I'm not expecting anything from them. They're the same ones that got more mad at Destiny for making a general statement about 2 black streamers than they did Speed, who did something that was actually more racist. But regardless, I hope she gets her justice, even though most of the time, rap victims usually don't. Kai also needs to give his side, and most importantly, apologize to this poor girl. But that wraps it up for this video. Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like if you did, leave a dislike if you didn't. And if you want to stay notified every time I upload a new video, subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys all for watching. Peace.